Hey guys, so welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to share with you about your Darakaraka or your 7th Lord in the Nakshatra of Jyeshtha, okay? So before we get started, please subscribe my channel. If you want to take my personal consultation, so please check the link below. And you can also follow me on Instagram. So without wasting time, let's restart. So Darakaraka is a planet that tells you about your spouse, the features and the characteristics of your spouse. So Jyeshtha Nakshatra comes after Anuradha Nakshatra in the sign of Scorpio. It is the eldest nakshatra, okay? Jyeshtha was the elder sister of Goddess Lakshmi. Goddess Lakshmi signifies prosperity and wealth, the abundance of wealth. And Jyeshtha is the goddess of darkness, the dark world, the darkness, okay? It means like enlightening the dark world or knowing the secrets of the dark world. We must not forget that something that is really special or something that really has value is actually hidden in the world or hidden in darkness. Even to get diamond or petroleum or coal or gold or any jewel, we need to dig deep into the earth to get it. Okay, so Jyeshtha Nakshatra is the eldest of this dark world, meaning that this nakshatra can give you the highest of knowledge of the dark world, of darkness, or the things that are hidden from you, like astrology or tarot or black magic or tantra or kundalini or anything that is specifically hidden from the world. It can give you the highest form of spirituality in this world. The planet that rules this nakshatra is Mercury, because Mercury is a messenger or a planet that takes us from one place to another place. Mercury is a communicator, and Jyeshtha Nakshatra ends our sin of past lives by showing us the darkness of this world and takes us to the enlightened form in the sign of Sagittarius, where we get the real knowledge, wisdom, and good luck of Lord Jupiter, okay? When the planet transits or passes through Gandhanta, it clears many of the karmic past life debts. That's why you will experience that whenever a planet is like transiting from Jyeshtha to Mula, it is a kind of dreadful or terrible sometimes. So when your Darakaraka planet is placed in this nakshatra, okay, it shows that your spouse will have the qualities of Jyeshtha. Jyeshtha always wants to be the eldest one and want to have all the materialistic pleasure the world has to offer. They, actually ignore that they have the ability to gain the knowledge of the darker world. They always crave for the enlightened form of Lakshmi. That's why it makes the native jealous or envious of others sometimes. So this is the common problem with this nakshatra. They can sometimes get jealous, or people might get jealous of them. But you will get a spouse who can really have a lot of wealth, or someone who can be at a very good position or highly educated. What I have seen is that I saw a person with Mercury here and he was really highly educated, okay, but he had that issue of like becoming the eldest always and giving him his advice. And one girl I saw with Venus in Jyeshtha, she was into the materialistic pleasure and luxuries. She has so much, she has just like I shop of makeup products. So this is the thing. Whichever planet is placed here, your spouse will be really obsessed or will want to have too much of that, or will always want to be the eldest. Your spouse will be very wise and always want to be respected and always will want to be heard. Okay, they cannot tolerate ignorance or they cannot tolerate disrespect, because we always respect someone who is really elder to us or who has the power or position. That's why they always crave for power, and they have this ability or skill to manipulate the things so that they can make the things in their own favor, because they really hate when things are against them or they are not able to earn that respect or honor that they really want. So they may manipulate the things. If this nakshatra is like afflicted in your chart, it can show that your spouse may manipulate the things in a negative way, just like hiding the things from you or showing you a clear picture of the things. Just like, for example, your spouse might be cheating you, but your spouse will show you the picture in such a way that you will think that your spouse is not cheating you. If this nakshatra is afflicted in your chart, like too many malefic planets are in this nakshatra, or Rahu and Ketu are here, or too many malefic planets are aspecting any planet that is placed here. So this can be the habit of your spouse to manipulate the things. I'm not saying that your spouse will cheat you, because we have to see so many combinations for that. I'm just saying that your spouse can manipulate the things in his own favor, okay? Also, this is a sharp nakshatra, it's a dreadful nakshatra, okay? So it shows that at first you may face some issues related to your relationship, or the relationship with your spouse may be better after a certain age. Your spouse can be highly protective of you, will always want to protect you. Even your spouse may be highly attached to his or her family, okay, and can be highly protective. Sometimes this can be over, like sometimes your spouse can become overprotective or over jealous of you talking or having friends with somebody else, okay? And your spouse will be a cheerful person, will want to enjoy the materialistic pleasure, wealth, can be someone who is not actually the person always wants to be friends with everyone, but they want to enjoy their own company, because it's a Scorpio sign. That's why these people might be too much enjoying in a very small group of friends, but they really like parties or having drinks, any kind of intoxicating drinks, because Lord Indra loved to drink soma, okay? But we need to see the spouse's chart as well to know all this accurately, like drinking and all. This also shows a natural inclination towards occult mysticism, and your spouse might have that kind of interest, digging deep into the things, or searching about, researching, or finding the things that are actually hidden. If some, like the planets like Jupiter or Saturn are here, then it can show spirituality. So Jyeshtha Nakshatra also represents poverty or misfortune. So at first you may face some kind of issues related to relationships, but later it will be fine for you. Your spouse can have two faces, like they may think something inside, but they will present something else, or they will not tell what they're actually thinking, because Mercury's intelligence and cleverness is here. So it makes the native highly clever person who can manipulate the things and will make the native or people trust him or her. So they have this natural quality and they are highly intelligent people. They have anger issues, jealousy, because Mars and Mercury are getting together. They may have and their speech can be like a knife which may hurt someone, because they may be speaking the truth and people won't like to hear the truth basically. They never tolerate lie, or they never tolerate betrayal. Okay, so this is the thing. Now, if you have Sun present over here, it shows that your spouse may have the desire to have the highest position, especially in the in business field or in government field or any field. We need to see the chart, but can have a natural inclination towards the government things as well. Will be controlling, will be highly protective, will want to be respected and authoritative kind of person, but will have a very secretive behavior, or someone who can hide the things very easily. If moon is here, then your spouse may be very emotional, very sensitive, okay, can get jealous or envious very easily, or will be able to hide his or her emotions, will be very passionate in love, very intense, will want that intense passion in love, okay, and a very much sensitive kind of person who may, it is like deep waters of Scorpio. Generally, moon is not debilitated here, but it makes a native highly clever, intelligent, logical because of Mercury. They always want that power position. They don't like to follow orders, because moon is a planet that takes the qualities of the nakshatra and the sign and the house it sits in, okay. So that's why these natives can be into these kind of things. If you have Venus over here, then it shows that someone who really wants to enjoy the materialistic pleasures, luxuries, is very romantic and need that passion or spark in the relationships, okay? Just like very intense deep love, the dark love, where the partners are ready to do anything for each other. This kind of love they want in their relationships, okay. And they have also that quality to hide their relationships. They don't let people know that they're in relationships, okay. They are very good at hiding the things, very good at manipulating the things, okay. Now if you have Mercury here, then Mercury is actually good, so it can make the native have that natural indulgence towards education or knowledge or even the business field, okay, taking risk in business or having a very good education, having a higher education, okay, can also have the desire to have overseas education, okay. So they may be very much into learning part and highly clever, can do really good in engineering field or business field, or have it becoming the government spy or in the insurance company, or in the engineering like oil and chemicals. So this kind of things your spouse can be, but will be cheerful, youthful person, and will always want to be the eldest one or will want to be the leader, okay. These people also make sacrifices for their loved ones and for their family as well, okay. Now if you have Mars here, so Mars will make the native someone who's ready to fight for their loved ones, for their family, and for the people, okay. So Mars, wherever it sits, it is like a soldier. I want to conquer it. So they will have that natural inclination that I want to know the deep secrets, or I want to dig deep within to know why I'm here and what is the reason behind my life, or anything that your spouse really wants to know and that thing is hidden. Mars here is actually strong. They got that ability to take risk. Because Scorpio sign also signifies taking risks, so they can take risks, the courage to do the things that normal people actually are never able to do. Your spouse will be really secretive person. Your spouse will also be very passionate, intense in love and relationships, romance, very much possessive about you, and will really have the desire to get married or have a relationship. Okay, and can't really be educated, can be in a field where it involves risk. If it is Jupiter, so Jupiter is a very positive planet. Its quality or its intention is only to give its positivity to that particular nakshatra or house by its positivity. So basically, Jupiter here shows that the person will have the desire to become the eldest one or become the leader in the education field. Okay, like learning something or gaining the knowledge. Here it can make the native really inclined towards occult or mysticism or any kind of knowledge that is hidden from the world. Jupiter expands the things, so yes, they can be jealous, they can be intense, they can be passionate, they can be overprotective, but Jupiter will help them gain a lot of wealth in their lives, a lot of material pleasures in their lives, because it makes the native eldest one someone who's really respected. If your Saturn is here, then Saturn is a planet of discipline, duty, and original karka of the 8th house. So when it's coming in the Scorpio sign in Jyeshtha Nakshatra, which actually represents this dark world, and Saturn is what? Saturn is dark, cold, black, intense, and Saturn really wants to be somewhere where Saturn really feels home. Okay, because Saturn is also the planet of a dark world, so it feels happy when it is able to come in that place. Just like Venus will feel better if it's in Libra or in Pisces, where it can show its original deep love for God, and in Taurus or in Gemini, where it is able to explore the things what it really signifies. So if Saturn is here, it shows that your spouse will have natural inclination towards occult, okay, and digging deep into the things. Saturn gives them patience to learn the occult or mystical part of the things. Okay, your spouse can be a very good researcher or a very good spy or government spy, or someone who may be working in oil or mining or gold digging or any kind of field like that, but someone who is honest. Okay, someone who is very intelligent person, someone who takes decision after thinking, someone who is intense and introvert. Okay, someone who has to clear some of the karmic debts. I hope you really enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe and bye bye.